Well, today is February 1st, and it's also the beginning of Black History Month. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be sharing some incredible stories featuring some amazing folks in our community. And that actually starts right now with our next guest, who is part of the launch that is making local history here. Tanisha Spain from Illinois Public Media. You're here with the launch of Illinois Soul, which is on Illinois Public Media.
Yes.
Tell me about this new radio station.
Well, about a year ago, this is the brainchild of Jill Clements. She works at Illinois Public Media, and it was really just like, what is missing in the community? What voices are not being heard? And that's how this came about. This is a way, a place, a space to celebrate, to elevate, and just really enjoy Black voices, Black media, Black art, Black music. Just a nice space where you can go and feel like you are the center. You're the center. You are getting the information you need, hearing the music that you want to hear, and it's a nice addition to our already full programming.
Now, my understanding is that when it comes to public media, this is actually a pioneering move that you guys are making here. This is a first of its kind.
Absolutely. So we're not talking about just plug and play, letting music just play. We're going to have locally produced content. We're going to have local hosts. We're going to be interviewing local people, local experts, and telling local stories. So it's a perfect marriage of the campus, the community, and just greater Central Illinois.
That's fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about the content. You kind of touched on it there, but what kind of programming are you guys going to have? Is it all going to be local, or are you going to bring in some of the national voices that we've heard on public radio?
Yes, you'll hear some of those national NPR shows, but what we're really excited about is this new magazine-style show called The Dialogue. That'll be a weekly show that is completely local. Again, hearing those local voices and telling those local stories. And then you're going to have your gospel and your jazz and your R&B and all those different genres of music as well. So just a full complement of the Black experience, if you will.
That's incredible. So it's really truly a radio station from the Black perspective, and it's bringing something to the community that doesn't currently exist. I love that.
Exactly.
Now tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got to be here, because I know you're no stranger to media.
No, and this is where I started my career here at WCIA. And I started here in '05 and left, took a break, and then got into public media in 2018 hosting a garden show, which I'm really, really proud of, because again, you don't see a lot of Black people in that horticulture gardening space. And so this just kind of is an expansion of that. I do an annual climate change special called State of Change. And so just really proud of the content and the things that we put together there, and continuing my local media career.
That's incredible. And with Illinois Soul, I know you've been an advisor along the way, and you're going to be contributing as well to some of the programming.
Yes, we've done a lot of work. We have a community advisory board that we've met with. We've had listening sessions. Hundreds of people have taken questionnaires to find out what they wanted to hear, what programming they want. We've been at events to just ask people and survey them. So a lot of work has gone into this, and I will be contributing some content. Really excited about that.
That's fantastic. And today is the launch day.
Big day.
You guys are on the air right now.
On the air.
And people can listen at 101.1 FM.
That's it.
Illinois Soul.
You got it.
And what has been the response so far? Because I know you guys, this wasn't committee driven, this was community driven. You guys went out and got a lot of people to speak into what they were looking for, but you've also had a bit of a ramp up to this moment. And so what has been the response as you guys have pulled the trigger to make this happen?
It's been fantastic. People are saying, wow, you don't know what you're missing until you realize it, I guess. And so this is filling a huge void for people who didn't see themselves in local media or didn't hear themselves in local media. So we're just really excited for the impact that this is going to have for the Black community.
Well, that is super exciting. And I do encourage viewers, tune in to 101.1 FM. Now, for those folks that are curious about how this is going to change the previous programming that had been on that station, it was classical music.
Yes.
The classical music's not going anywhere. You guys are you're not taking things away, you're adding to it. So things are shuffling a little bit. Let's talk through some of those changes real quick.
Sure. Being true to our mission, we are adding to our content. We are adding to that. So classical will just shift to a different station. You can also stream it 24 hours online. You can find it there. But you'll still have all the same local programming, all the same classical music that you're used to, just a tiny bit of a switch in where you get it. And now you can take it with you wherever you go because you can stream it. So
that's fantastic.
Best of both worlds.
I love this modern age of digital technology.
Yes.
Just put the earbuds in, you can be at the gym.
Off you go.
And off you go. That's fantastic. Well, Tanisha, it's been so great to have you today.
Yes, thank you.
So great. Congratulations on the launch.
Thank you very
That's
much.
been a lot of work going into it.
Yes.
We're excited that you guys are on the air. And if you would like to learn more about Illinois Soul and take a listen, you can go to 101.1 FM, and we will connect you on our website to all of their socials and other information.